What does that mean?
It means everybody knew your business. I gotta have to edit that out.
Wait, but what screen did you show?
Your home screen, your downloads, your Google.
Just start over. Start the
Yeah,
video.
I did. I restarted. I started
Video?
another recording and
Just start from the very beginning.
well, now they're gonna wonder where'd I get all this stuff. So I'm just gonna edit it out. It's pretty easy too.
But if you edit it out, they're still gonna want. Oh my god. Okay.
So, what should I talk about today? I try to find the topic every video, but I just
Talking to yourself. Very
talking
fun.
to myself. Very fun. Very.
All right. Well, since everyone is saying that you need some more confidence,
I got plenty of confidence. I'm gonna be honest.
but you're talking in a completely different voice. I don't think you sound very confident.
Well, I think I sound confident. I sound more confident than I do at school.
That's because you at school you like never talk. But anyways, we'll talk about things that make you more confident.
Well, I mean, what else is there?
Well, like when you speak in front of a bunch of people, like what gives you confidence to do that?
What gives me confidence to do that?
Yeah.
The fact that I ended up doing everything myself anyway.
What does that mean?
Okay, so long story. Basically, I'll shorten it. History class project. I was the only one working.
You
And then I had to present because my teammates wouldn't come up to the front of the class.
Why not? Wouldn't they get in trouble with the teacher?
They did.
Oh, good.
They all got zeros.
Ooh, nice. And you got
100%.
surprising.
Surprising. I did an entire presentation and project on my own when it was supposed to be a project for 4 people. 4 people were supposed to be able to do that.
That is kind of insane. Do you not have an autoclicker?
I'm waiting for the people to tell me if I can use an auto clicker. I ask every video and it's like, yeah, this is so cool, amazing, have more confidence. And I'm like, thank you. Should I use an auto clicker? Have more confidence.
Okay, guys. Okay, this video is about confidence and cookie clicking, okay? That means once he gets enough confidence in this video, you guys are gonna let him know if he can use an auto clicker. God. Okay?
Sounds good.
I sound stupid.
You are stupid. Hey, there it is.
What's that?
Click this thing 50 times.
Alright, well, I need to use my blow dryer. Am I allowed to do that?
It should block out the noise.
I doubt it.
Let's see. Oh, it's not even plugged in yet.
Whoa, what are those?
Advancements. Achievements. Whatever.
Oh.
Same thing. Where?
Alright, go to the thing.
Thing? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, we go like these.
3, 2, 1.
It blocks it out.
It blocks it out?
Yeah.
Oh, this video is gonna sound so bad. Alright.
So, okay,
That
so
was a bad idea.
Ash is currently painting cards in a box for them for a game. Ash likes to create stuff. Like a lot of stuff. Like so much stuff.
Go ahead, tell him.
Ash is a furry, and Ash loves decorating these dinosaurs. I can see
And
4 of them right here. 5.
in the link, he'll link my YouTube account. I don't post very often on there, but I have a couple videos if you would like to check out some of my masks.
Oh, by the way, when that thing is running and we're talking, it sounds like we're talking over that thing.
Oh.
So it's like having a vacuum in the background of the video.
Well, that's kind of what it is. Just opposite. Vacuum.
True.
Alright. Well,
Um,
confidence.
I know. I'm thinking of what to talk about.
Well, you should think
The
about
prob-
what to talk about first.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So, would you guys like to see a Minecraft video or
More
any
cookies.
other any other thing?
We could play Roblox Story together.
Goodness, dude, I can
Or like another horror game.
What do you guys like to see on
I think they would.
a golden cookie? That thing is massive.
Cook it. Ooh, nice.
That's massive.
Wait, what's it?
Nope. It just gave me like 15 seconds of cookies.
So pretty, though. Anyways. He's like lifting the mouse off the keyboard now. Off the board. Whatever it's called.
When I do this, I can double click without
Oh.
doing that.
Bro clicked on Roblox?
Yo never saw anything. Hold on. Right. I gotta do the FN thing. If you guys couldn't tell, I'm on another computer. Because currently, I'm in my brother's room. I looked over and your face is getting like harassed by the red light on the bottom of the mouth.
I'm going blind.
Basically, I'm currently doing this video in my brother's room, and it's very, very loud. He wanted.
Let's talk about embarrassing stories that took away our confidence.
We're born.
Ooh, that's just not cool, man.
It's true though.
But that's just not cool.
It's true though. Aw.
Should we let Marzen?
We should let Marson.
Alright, we'll let Marzen. Everyone, Mars is the dog.
Yeah.
That you can't see, the imaginary dog.
I can't turn on the camera.
Okay.
I have a facecam. And I don't want people to think I'm alone and I'm just putting like an extra layer over it.
That'd be funny if they did, though.
That would be
They'd
sad.
be like, you're not talking to anybody. Like, you're just a liar.
Video capture device. Okay.
Ew, don't do that. You look ugly. Ooh.
A quick glance at the fam.
I'm Ash.
I'm Adam. Oh, hi.
They know who you. What do I do? I don't know how to set it down. Okay, we're good.
Oh, Marcy, come on.
She's not gonna go up onto the chair.
Okay, go.
You gotta tilt the camera down at her.
Hey, Marcy. See. This is Marcy. Say hello, Marcy.
They
Hi.
can't see her, can they? Oh, they can see my ugly room.
Oh, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Good girl.
Sorry about the mess, guys. I did not expect people to be looking at it. Anyways, back to Cookie Clicker. Back to Cookie Clicker.
Back to Cookie Clicker. Nothing ever happened.
Oh my, it's just near my feet.
Oh, I got an achievement called Sloppy Kisses. Mars.
Mars?
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 Mars. Mars.
Mars.
Mars.
Alright, stories, don't you dare say it, by the way. Stories that took away our confidence. You start.
Okay, so, when I was in third grade, our music teacher, I forgot his name, so I'll just call him Mr. M. Basically, Mr. M made me the lead of the dance to a song I didn't know.
Oh.
And he never taught me anything. He's like, okay, just walk like this right before the show. So, I get up on stage and I freeze. I'm standing there in the middle of the stage while everybody else is dancing around me. And then I hear, like, snake hiss from the speakers. And I'm like, wait, I'm supposed to be moving. And I say that out loud.
Oh,
So I start dancing and people just follow me. And I hear from behind me.
Oh.
And then okay, another little bit of context for the next part I'm about to say. I was supposed to lead another part of the dance, which was even worse because remember, this is third grade. I had to hold a girl's hand.
Oh no, not third grade holding hands.
So basically,
that ruins your career.
I had to get up on stage. I failed my first part. So I'm like, man, I gotta have confidence for this next part.
Gotta hold this.
So I grabbed the other person's hand and their hand, they let go.
Was it that girl that you had a crush on?
No,
Oh,
it was not.
God.
I almost said their name. It was not C. I did this, bam, and their hand just flopped. It went straight to their side, and the rest of the class just kept on dancing.
Okay, for context, well, he was just doing motions. Can I see you?
Yeah, I have the camera.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. he like slapped her hand, and she was like, "Ew, no!" Like, absolutely not.
And then we ended up doing it anyway, but at the end, I got laughed at by all of my friends.
Oh.
Sunny 1 and Sunny 2.
No, not the Sunnies.
Bro,
The chunky one and the skinny one.
Don't do that. Don't say that.
Okay, I have a story. Okay, well, it was my first spelling bee in third grade for my third grade year.
Oh, it was that?
It was that.
Oh.
And it ruined me.
You take the headphones so
Okay.
they can hear you better. I'll just...
Okay, thanks. Okay, so it was my third grade, my first spelling bee. Sorry. So my first spelling bee. I'm repeating myself so much. I'm so sorry, guys.
And you're the one talking about me not having the confidence?
I just can't. I'm not thinking of what I'm saying, and then I'm seeing cookies. Cookies. Sorry. Cookies.
Alright, touchscreen.
Okay, so the spelling bee started, and it was me on stage sitting down with a group of 3rd through 6th graders. 3rd through 6th graders. So I was one of the youngest people. So I also consider myself to be one of the smartest. I don't know why. I was very...
You were smart. You're still smart. Like,
Thank you.
You're learning, like, 7th grade math.
Confidence boost right there. Anyways, so I was like, I got this. So me and my partner, who we were doing the spelling with, we would take turns spelling each word along with everyone else. They said their word, I said mine, and we continued on like that with everyone else until their... No, who was it? Hold on. someone got out before me, and I got stressed out because I was like, oh, people are getting out now, and that was someone a grade above me. So I was like, oh, I cannot do this. So I was really stressed out, and I was like, my eyes started watering. So then it came my turn, and I was nearly crying walking up to the mic, and they said, your word is campaign, and I spelt it with a T. I spelt campaign like CAMPAIGHTN. And I heard the buzzer ding, and I was like, oh my god, I spelled that with a T. And they gave me an award, and I sat down along a wall, and I started crying.
Dude, I remember when you failed. I remember seeing you walk off stage. Your face when you got upset back then, you got red like a tomato.
I know.
It was clear. So when I remember that ding so clearly,
It's like, ding.
So back then in our school, they didn't have the big bells in the school. So they had to use manual bells.
Like front desk bells.
Front desk bells, yeah. And they used there were 4 different teachers that had them.
Oh.
And every time I was also in it, but I got out so early.
You were?
Yeah, I was one of the first people out. I was the 5th person out.
Oh, at least you weren't the first. Imagine
Yeah.
how embarrassing that was to be the first, though.
Bro, it was Sunny.
Oh, which one?
Sunny 1.
Which one is that? Oh, bah. The bigger.
Yes. Okay, basically, I remember the ding because it rang loud enough to go to the back of the cafeteria. And we had a huge cafeteria.
The cafeteria was also the gym, so it had to be big enough for multiple gym classes to be in at once.
Yeah.
And it was a cafeteria for the entire grade.
Yeah. So you'd have your average classroom this big. And then
the cafeteria was huge.
You'd have the cafeteria, which was this big. It was bigger than the office, which was insane. And our teacher was
Who was
something else.
Who the gym teacher?
Yeah.
The pregnant lady?
Yeah.
Why was she always pregnant? I don't remember seeing her
always pregnant.
I don't remember seeing her not pregnant.
Yeah, it was weird.
She was always pregnant.
Yeah, she wasn't pregnant when I was there for the first 2 years, and then she did get pregnant.
And then she got pregnant again the next year.
No, she got fat. She
just got fat.
Yeah, she got fat because she stress ate. You'd see her eating 12 packs of donuts in gym class. And it would be crazy.
Oh, I gotta use my blow dry.
And that's why she retired.
She retired? I thought she quit.
She retired right before we moved.
Really? That was so recently. How old would she be? 50?
She was 42.
When she retired?
When she retired.
That is so young.
Yeah, but she had a crap load of money.
Oh, I don't believe that.
I think she was married to some rich guy.
I believe it. I believe that. I would quit if I were her too.
Eating 12 packs of donuts on her own every single day. That's gotta be expensive.
Oh, I have an idea. Let's talk about our favorite teachers.
Oh my lord. In this school? Because I have 2.
No. Here's my teacher.
Oh no, I don't remember their names, but I remember their faces.
I know, me too. We'll just use letters.
Okay, so personally, mine was Miss C. She was great teacher. Basically, she was my first grade teacher, and
Focus on your cookie clicker.
oh yeah, cookie clickers. basically, uh, in that class, it was my first class that I had to transfer from another first grade class to. So when I found her classroom, it had been like 3 minutes past the bell, and I walk into a class full of people I don't know, and everybody just turns around and looks at me, and I'm standing in the doorway like, and this was the awkward me back then. So I just said hi.
Back then.
Yeah, I said hi and sat down.
You didn't even talk to the teacher?
No, the teacher just looked at me, said hi back, and then continued to teach. We were 3 minutes into the class and she was teaching.
Alright, that's a bad sign. I don't like her.
She was a great teacher, though. She taught me almost everything I know.
Wait, what was her name? You don't remember her name?
I don't remember her name.
Was she a first grade teacher when I was in first grade?
Yes.
Did she have black hair?
No, that was Miss B.
Hold on.
Or no, Miss M. There were a lot of people with last names starting with M.
Well, okay, Montio.
Tia.
That was my first grade teacher.
That was your third grade teacher.
No.
Wasn't it? No.
No, my third grade teacher was Miss Leonard. Miss L.
Yeah.
Sorry.
My third grade teacher
Was Miss Adams.
Miss Adams. She was so great.
I always wanted her.
Okay. So, if you guys don't know. Okay. I have ADD and minor autism.
Minor. You cannot handle my Uber. Sorry. Sorry.
You and your silly jokes.
I feel like okay, sorry. I feel like okay, so I feel like okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I feel like I have autism.
I have ADD and minor autism, and I've been tested for it, so it's a guarantee.
The autism
And
factor has affected us. Sorry.
Basically, back then we didn't know that. All we knew was that I had problems,
and he was crazy.
and I was crazy.
He also had to take anger management classes. What was that?
Okay, so in let me finish this story, and then I'll go on to that one.
Okay.
Also, this video is going to be much longer than the other cookie clickers. It's already 22. So basically, Miss Adams was the one who tipped our parents off that I might have had like ADHD or something like that, because her son had ADHD, and she saw similar signs in me, so she was like, I wonder if his parents know. So he told our mom and dad, and
Miss Adams?
Yeah, Miss Adams.
Oh.
It was during the teacher council, or the student teacher conference.
Oh my god, do you remember when I was too young to play on your guys' playground, and then those nights would come and I'd be like so excited to go out there?
Oh yeah. Okay,
Alright,
so basically, we found out that year, after getting me tested, that I did indeed have some form of ADHD, but we didn't know what.
Autism. Sorry.
So we recently found out
He had the tism.
yeah, I had the tism.
This is so fun. I like bullying you.
You bully me anyway. What do you mean?
I can relate, and it's funny. I mean, I can't technically relate, but I can feel I relate to you.
No. Okay, basically,
It's dry, I swear.
when we recently did a test to confirm, and
No,
it came out, yes, I do have.
He cannot handle his own Uber autism. I'm sorry, it's so fun. I love that.
It's not even Uber, it's just normal.
You cannot handle my Uber. What is Uber autism?
You. Bro, it's like a grandma using terminology she doesn't understand.
Uber autism.
Like sheesh. Okay, basically, on to the next story.
No, wait. Let's talk about autism for a minute. What is
No.
Uber autism?
I don't know what Uber autism is.
You cannot handle my Uber autism.
Basically. Okay, on to the next story now.
They call him Hermit the Frog.
I had, in kindergarten,
You can.
in kindergarten, I was being bullied by this kid, and it was terrible. He'd chase me around the playground
Who?
the entire Gideon.
Gideon?
I should not have said that.
Observe. You can't handle the Uber instincts of my Uber autism. Observe.
What?
You can't handle
The Uber instincts of my Uber autism. Observe. Oh.
This hurt. Okay, basically, this kid named Gideon and his sister, they chased me around.
Was his sister's name Mabel? Or his girlfriend's name Mabel, maybe?
He didn't have. It was kindergarten. Basically,
Most of my friends had their first kiss in kindergarten. You still haven't had your first kiss, have you? Have you?
no.
That's funny.
Basically, him and his sister would chase me around the playground, and he'd corner me, and then he'd punch me in the stomach until I cried. So one day,
Wait.
a teacher saw this and went and got Miss C, Miss Chris.
Miss Chris, I don't know.
That's not her full last name, but Miss Chris.
Is that the angry lady who kept yelling at everyone to put the sticks down?
Yes,
the
and
girl-
also the student counselor.
Oh, I hated her. She always told me, put the stick down.
Bro,
Like, I'm
okay.
not gonna go hitting people. Calm down, lady.
Basically,
Okay.
she was the student counselor, which I didn't know what that meant back then. So I thought she was just another weird teacher.
Yeah.
So I went into her classroom, or I went into her class during recess with Gideon and his sister. And she's like, okay, Adam, you have anger issues. Gideon, you gotta stop that.
No,
Same with Gideon's sister.
that's not cool.
And then she's like, okay, now I'm gonna show you how to meditate. So she showed us how to meditate. She turned off the lights and then she turned on like disco lights or something. I remember it very clearly. It was definitely disco lights. She had a disco ball. Basically.
Okay, I want to say something really quick. Why would she tell you you have anger issues?
Because I had anger issues. I get angry over every little thing. Okay, first day in kindergarten, I got a Sharpie taken away. I cried.
No, that's
And
not
then
like
when
you
somebody called my name out in the wrong way, like Adam, I'd go, it's Adam.
But
Thank
they
you.
said your name.
Yeah. I get angry over every small itty bitty detail.
I didn't like you.
Yeah, obviously. I didn't like you either. Basically, when that happened, I was like, wow, this really calms me down. I should do this when I get mad.
No, you know what Dad did? Since that helped you, he thought, oh, that will immediately help Ash. So he tried to get me to meditate. And one time, we were meditating together, and he turned it on, and I screamed in his face.
I remember that. Okay, basically, while we were meditating, I had a realization. It helps me calm down. That's how I stay calm today. Because there are so many things during the day that will and would me off. Like, it angers me.
You need to come home and meditate. Because, like, you come home and you scream at me, bro.
Bro, because you kick me, and then you flat tire me,
I flat
and
tire
then
you.
you pull my backpack back while I'm walking,
I think that
and then you push me and kick me in the store. It's the store.
push and kick you in the store.
Yes.
Girl, I don't do that.
You slowly push me into a wall.
Okay, no, that's not pushing you. I'm like slowly bumping into you, like turning you. Like,
Yeah.
no, that's not what I do though.
It is.
Why? You know what I do though? You know, I poke you and you scream at the top of your lungs a lot.
Hey, I do a better job than what I would
No, you don't.
do. Normally, I would have snapped your neck by now.
No, you wouldn't have.
For
You're
legal
weak.
reasons, that is a joke.
He's too weak to do it anyways.
Oh, sure.
Mentally and physically.
Sure.
Haha, everyone's gonna hate you next video.
I can't show that on the video.
Wiener dog.
What does Mars have to do with this?
You cannot handle my uber instincts of my uber autism. Sorry.
Observe.
Observe.
Okay. Do you have any
Get
more
off the grid,
stories?
and get off the way, and Monty,
Python and the Grizz, and the Holy Grail, Black Knight,
and Benito Mussolini, and the Blue Meanie, and
John B. the Genie, and
Cowboy something.
Bozamuli.
Oh my
John B. the
god,
Genie.
we're butchering it. Okay, what's up? What?
Do you have any more stories?
About what?
Kindergarten through fourth, since that's when we moved.
We moved in before I went to 5th grade. We were in Arizona in 4th grade.
Yeah.
So
Kindergarten
oh
through
shit.
fourth.
Did you see that? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Hold on, I'm thinking. Well, okay, yes. I had this bully. Her name,
Mia,
yeah. Her name was Mia, and she was
a bitch.
she was half my height. So if I was like 4'8" at the time, she was like 4'5".
You were not 4'8".
I don't know how.
You were definitely not 4'8".
But I'm like saying she was like so much shorter than me, I could like look down at her physically, right? But I did that physically, but not mentally, because apparently little me didn't know how to tell her to fuck off.
To fuck the fuck off.
To fuck the fuck off, yeah. So she would bully me, and then one time I went home and I told my dad, and he was like, if she
the shit up.
if she puts her hands on you, I will not care if you punch her. Like, if she kicks you, you push her to the ground. So,
And that's exactly what you did.
so one day, she comes up to me, and she just starts yelling and spitting.
Not the bone, Mars.
Mars.
Mars, not the bone. Drop it.
She got out one of my
Drop it.
things. Oh
Drop
my
it.
god.
Drop it.
Drop it, Adam. Don't hold her neck. Drop
Can
it.
I grip it?
Look at me. Drop it.
Look
Drop
at
it.
those. What am I saying?
Drop.
Basically.
Drop it.
What were we talking about?
Drop it now. Drop it. You do not think you are better than me, though. You need to drop it.
Okay, so basically, Mia was really mean. She was like the worst person,
Give me it
the
now.
worst short person you'd ever meet.
Drop it.
Like, I
Mars.
met her twice, and she had the gall to try to bully a 5th grader. She was in 3rd grade.
First.
First? Oh, she was in first?
Yeah, she moved away, and I'll get to that later. Why? I can't believe you, Mars. In my
Basically,
phone.
she tried to bully me, but when she saw I would not back down, Ash was the next best option.
So, anyways. So, she decided it was going to be a good idea to come up to me and yell and spit in my face. And
didn't she throw your glasses on the ground as well?
she did. She started yelling at me. She spat on my glasses, took them off my face, and threw them on the ground. And you know what I did?
Cried about it like a little baby.
Did absolutely nothing.
And I remember this day very clearly because you came home and this was one of the first times you actually told me about your day. You came home crying, and you're like, "Wah." Some kid named Mia punched me in the stomach and hit me so hard I
Oh
ran
my
out of
God.
breath.
Yeah,
I went to the nurse.
she used to punch the shit out of me, and for someone so little, she did so much damage.
I remember going to the small playground, the one for first through third, and I remember seeing you there, just kind of on the floor, and your friend like trying to pick you up, take you to the nurse's office. Okay, little information on Ash back then. Back then, Ash had like extreme asthma, like could not walk 2 seconds
Oh.
without an inhaler.
Oh,
So getting punched in the stomach was the end of her.
Can I say a story?
Yeah, I'll let
One
you
time-
hold that.
Okay, totally unrelated to Mia. We'll get back to her later, but this is more important. One time I was swinging on a swing with my crush and his friends, and we were having a contest to see who could go like over the bar the highest. So we went over the bar, and then he started talking like past me. So I looked to see who he was talking to, like one of his friends, and my hand slipped and I fell backwards off of the thing and landed on my ankle. Now, this would already be bad enough for a first grader falling off above the bar of a swing set. But the worst thing about it was that none of my friends were around
And asthma.
and asthma.
And it was spring. The
So,
pollen was everywhere.
so there was pollen. I was having the worst asthma of my life, freaking out like, oh my god, I think I broke my ankle.
And I remember seeing you fall off, and I'm like, is that Ash?
And my crush picked me up and brought me to the nurse. He had to carry me to the nurse.
What was his name again? Tyler?
No, it wasn't Tyler. It was no, it was some other kid. I don't even remember what he looked like.
I remember what he looks like, but I don't remember his name.
Yeah,
Tyrone.
no, he was white. He was white as fuck.
Yeah.
It was something like Cash or something. Something cringy like.
Cash. That was his name.
Was it?
It was. I remember you coming home and telling me about this Cash guy, and I was like,
I have a
Oh.
photo of him.
okay, continue with the story.
Wait. He was at my eighth birthday party.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So he had to carry me to the nurse, and it was really embarrassing.
I remember trying to help, but Ash's teacher stopped me for some reason. I'm like, my sister just fell off. My brother just fell off of the swing set,
And Miss C is like, no, you're okay.
and they have asthma in spring, and the teacher's like, no, you're not allowed over here. You're a fifth grader. Go on. So I remember walking back. I was so sad. I was like, is Ash gonna make it out alive? Okay, back then, my asthma was nothing.
You're uber autism.
Okay.
Sorry.
Back then was before we knew I had ADD or ADHD,
No.
and we were
Oh.
testing medicines.
Yeah.
So back then, when I took medicine, my anxiety and paranoia
Oh.
blasted through the roof. I remember looking down a hallway and getting so scared that I hid under my blanket.
Okay, you wanna know something funny? I talk about this all the time with my friends, but once I had a FNAF nightmare that
Oh yeah, that.
Mangle and Chica killed our parents, and I still love FNAF.
Okay, okay. I guess we're going on to nightmares now.
Yes.
I have this recurring nightmare. It's been happening since I was in third grade,
Ooh.
and I still have it to this day.
Still?
It's terrifying.
What's it about?
Okay. I've gotten over it because it's more of a lucid dream at this point. Basically, I wake up in a house. At first, it's similar to the house from Granny, like the horror game.
Oh.
But over time, it slowly changes. And all of a sudden, I'm in the future. I have 3 keys, a green one, a red one, and a blue one. And I'm in front of stairs. So I start to climb those stairs. But they keep going. So I'm like, what if I try running up the stairs? So I try running up the stairs and I'm out of breath. I fall to my knees and I try to crawl up the stairs. It keeps going. So I'm like, well, what if I forgot something downstairs? So I try to go back downstairs, but my mind, for me, I'm thinking there's a killer down there. I can't go back down there or else I'll die. So I have to keep going up even though I'm out of breath. And every time I wake up, it's always after I reach the top of the stairs and get to a door. In that door, I open the door and it's the hallway. There's a hallway at the top.
Oh.
So I walk down the hallway and it's exactly like our old house.
No. That's
So I get to the
creepy.
top and I'm like, this feels familiar. And I walk down the hallway. I reach for the door and it swings open inwards though. So I don't get hit. It swings open inwards and a tall white ghost figure that's floating off of the ground with crazy floating hair grabs me with its hair and tries to eat me. So I slap it and I wake up. I wake up in a cold sweat. And I've had this dream for so long. It's not even scary anymore. At some point, I remember trying to reason with the ghost. I'm like, hey, I know you're in there. Hey. And then I wake up. So I just don't go up the stairs anymore. But I'm always ending up at the top anyway. So I'm like, at one point I'm like, can I teleport? Nope, I can't. It just puts me at the top of the thing. And if I keep wandering around the house, it's just a circle. It's a loop. One side, it's a stairway surrounded by walls. One wall here, and then a little roundabout, and it repeats the stairway. And I've tried going up a different stairway. Same thing. So I try wandering around the stairs a little. I get caught by a wolf.
By a wolf?
And then I teleport to the top of the stairs. And I can't escape it, no matter what. And every time I wake up in a cold sweat, like, I'm not even scared of it at this point. It's just annoying.
You know what I'm still scared of? I had a nightmare where, okay, I don't even want to talk about it. It literally, you said you still have this one, and I don't have it anymore, but it happened to me, and I would see it, like, paranoia in real life. Like, I would be out with my friends, and I'd see it, and it fucking scared the shit out of me.
The shadow?
What shadow?
Sorry. I have, my paranoia makes me see things in the corner of my eye.
Yeah, for me, it wasn't a shadow. I had a nightmare one time that a version of me with no skin took my spot in the family and everyone forgot about me, and then I would see them. I would just see me with no skin, and it was the most traumatizing thing ever.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
For me, it's just a shadow figure that chases me around until I fall down, and then it just gives up after laughing at me.
I would rather have that.
And you know what? The dream gets worse because I'm on a road
Ugh.
and I can't go to the sides because I just end up in the middle of the road again. The road follows me and there's snakes chasing me,
Ugh.
and the world is curving.
I don't want to talk about nightmares. And I'm scared because I don't like talking about
When I hear or think about scary stuff, my hand shakes like more than normal. Like normally I'm like this, which is like normal shaky. But like when you talk about scary stuff, it gets a little bit.
Alright, so we're done talking about scary.
Yay!
And this video is probably like an hour long.
Not really. It's probably like 45 minutes. Whew. Okay.
And you're still not editing?
Yep. I'm gonna skip editing. Let's go. Rock on.
Well then, we're gonna end it here.
I'm gonna end it here. thank you all for watching.
Sorry.
Please let me use a auto clicker. I'm gonna turn off the capture. Just press the I when you want to turn it on again. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.